Well, not the purest of strokes. All right, load up. Let's let this go. Unlucky. Second shot here on the first. Ooh, a little bit off on that swing. Make sure you check your swing meter. Ooh, that one, yeah, that's in the water. All right, this is your fourth shot. All right, I like being back on the fairway. And he will set up from around 235 yards out. Okay, this one's about 105 yards out. This shot's about 80 yards out. The approach is heading a bit to the right. And here we have a very long putt to contend with. Going downhill right to left here. A little bit too firm on that one. Well, let's just try to sink this one for the double bogey. An uphill putt, moving right to left. All right, this one's from 14 feet away. I think this is going to go right to left. Ooh. He's got this for birdie. Looks like a bit of a break in this one to the right. And the putt drops for birdie. Setting this one up about 8 feet out. This one is for triple bogey. Okay, 3 over par for you. All right, we got a par 3 on the second hole here. Okay, let's see what you can do off of this tee. Heading a little bit to the left on the approach. And second shot here on the second hole. Oh man, you hate to see those ones go by. Setting up for our third shot. This putt is 29 feet out. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. Looks like he's put a good stroke on it. Nothing wrong with that putt. And if they sink this, it'll be to save par. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. All right, putting here for bogey. Good luck with this. Got to give it some gas up the hill, and it's breaking a little to the right. Oof. Just 4 feet left on this one. Here's what they've got left for the bogey. And that'll drop. Okay, he's got 2 feet to go here. Okay, that putt's done. And sitting at 5 over par for the day. All right, we got a par 4 on this third hole. This tee shot should play. All right, here we go. Give it a rip. Let's hit that fairway. It's not your best swing, but we'll get through this. Okay, this shouldn't be too bad. We're in the light rough, but not too deep. I don't think you're going to make it here out of the rough. And I don't think this is enough from the sand. And they're setting this one up about 100 yards out. Ooh, naughty little kick to the left there. And this one's from around 75 yards out. Ooh, that chip almost dropped for them. All right, setting up now in the bunker. Let's see what you got. Well done out of the bunker. And this for the bogey. This one should be pretty straight to start off with, and then it goes a bit to the left. Oh, man. And he's got 13 feet from the cup. I think this one will go left to right. And there it is. He's convinced that one to go down. All right, you've got this for your double bogey. A little too hard. And this putt from 4 feet. And this one for the triple bogey. Short putt here, but it's moving from the right to left. And that's 8 over par at the moment. All right, and as we head now to the 4th hole, we have a par 4. This could be nice. All right, bombs away. Let's see what happens here. Let's go. Good shot. Here's your second shot on the 4th. That'll work. And here he is from the green side rough. All right, this is a very long putt for them. Hopefully they can get it to go. This one looks like it'll break to the right. And 10-footer from here. I think this one's breaking to the left. Oh my. And they have this for the bird. Just 3 feet left. Okay, let's head to the next. And if this goes, it'll be for par. And that putt safely in its home. And let's see, he's setting up now, 2-footer. Okay, safely home with that putt. Currently sitting at 8 over. And here we go. 5th hole is a par 4. Looks like this one will be safe in the fairway. Okay, let's smash this one out there. Well, that won't do, will it? And from here, they're looking at around 180 yards to the pin. Setting up here from the deep stuff. Oh yeah, that was a tidy little shot. Well done. Okay, coming out of the second cut. Could be dicey. Let's see what he does. All right, let's see if they can sink this one. Quite a ways out. And that's not a bad effort. Oh, he's got a long putt to deal with here. Let's see what happens. Looks like a right to left break. Looks like he started this one out right.
Oh, somehow it doesn't go down.
And sink this next putt and you'll grab that birdie. Ooh, just missed. Okay, he's got 2 feet to go here. And that putt will go. And this is their look at par. And there we go. All right, here we go. Give a tap and we'll head on to the next. All right, that leaves you at 8 over par. And we got a par 3 6th hole ahead of us. Here's a 6-iron from them. And here's a look at their hybrid. This one's heading left. Oh, let's see what you can do on this one. Don't worry about it. Okay, second shot on the 6th. All right, yeah, avoided that bunker, and now you've got a putt. Let's see what you can do. And they need this to go if they want to save par. Oh, almost. All right, let's do it. This to save par. This one's going up the hill and to the left. All right, we're getting there. Well done. And now this from 12 feet. This one looks like it's moving a bit to the right here. And that's a birdie on his scorecard. And now this from 5 feet. This will be for bogey. And you're currently sitting at 9 over par. And 7th hole is a par 5. Well, looking forward to this hole. We'll have that. Second shot here on the 7th. And let's see what happens. This is his second. Oh, looky here. They're going driver off the turf. Well, I'm sure that's not what you intended. And this one's about 85 yards to the pin. Heading for the rough. And setting up here in a fairway bunker. Okay, let's see how he deals with this sand trap. Okay, let's get out of this greenside rough. And as they set this one up, they're Trying to figure out how to get it all the way to the hole from here, I think. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. "15 feet to the cup from here." This one's breaking pretty hard right to left. And as that putt drops, that's a second bogey in a row. Let's turn things around. This one's about 7 feet away. All right, this is his birdie look. Oh, almost. Okay, sitting at 10 over for the day. Okay, par 3 for the 8th. Here's a look at their 5-iron. Going with the hybrid. And let's see what you do off the tee here. Didn't sound like your purest of strokes. Well, you're not going to hit every green today. That's all right. Okay, from the green side sand. Hopefully we get up and down from here. All right, not a whole lot of work left to do here. Nice shot. And you've got this left over for par. And this one breaking just a touch to the right, I think. This putt's good so far. The putt drops. That's going to be your par right there. Nice job. 11 feet to the cup for him. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. And there he goes. That's going to drop for him. This one's about 8 feet from the cup. Ouch, right by the hole. And they've got this for the par. And that'll do. Okay, 10 over for your round. And now the par 5 9th hole. All right, let's send it.
good stuff. Held on to the fairway there. That's great.
Not an amazing swing. And here's our second shot on the 9th. Oh boy, this one's heading for the sand. And let's see how he gets out of this one. All right, he should be happy with this one. It's kicking off the downslope. And they've got about 120 to the pin from here. And this is your third shot. Good job getting out of that bunker. Little work left to do, but nothing serious. Okay, best of luck with this one. 16-footer.
Going up the hill and to the left.
Oh man, that could have been better, I think, but maybe a birdie on the next hole. This putt is just around 12 feet. I think we got a right to left break on this one. Oh. They're looking to sink this for the birdie. Let's see what happens. Okay, here we go. This is what he has left over for the bird. There's almost nothing left to this one. And now sitting at 10 over for your round. Okay, we're starting the back nine of this course with a par 4. Forward to see what you do here. That's unfortunate. All right, second shot on the 10th. Well, it wouldn't want to be them right now. This is a long one. Let's see how they deal with it. This one looks like it has a bit of a break to the right. Oh, so close. Okay. Save par right now with this putt. Let's go. Setting this one up about 8 feet out. And a 5-foot putt for him. Oh. And here's a look at his putt for par. And the putt goes down. And you're sitting at 10 over today. Okay, we're heading over to the 11th hole now. We got a par 5. Let her fly. Let's see it. Little less than pure on that swing. Second shot here on the 11th. Looks like this one's heading to the rough. Okay, he's in the bunker. Ways to go before he hits that green, I think. Out of the bunker, he got some good distance on it. We're in the big, thick, deep rough here. This shot's about 75 yards to the pin. Could be slightly too much club. And this next one coming out of the rough stuff. That green slopes away from us a little bit. Got to be careful we don't go too far. Well, you're going to like that, won't you? All right, this is quite a long putt for them. Let's see how they deal with it. I think this one's going left to right. Not a bad result from that distance. Okay, he's got 9 feet to go. And this one's going a bit to the right. If you drop this, it could save par. That could have used a little bit more power, I think. And he's got around 4 feet to go here. All right, you've got this for bogey. Okay, let's see what the next hole has for us. We head to the 12th hole now. We got a par 3. And they've chosen a hybrid on this one. Okay, let's see what you got here. All right, they have quite a bit of green between them and the cup. It's a long one. Let's see how it goes. Oh, no, it's right by the hole. Hopefully you get the right pace on this one. It is extremely long. I think this one's going left to right. Okay, if he sinks this one, it'll be for the bird. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. Yikes, that went right by. This one's 6 feet away. Okay, they're lining this up for the bogey. And that will do. And the 13th hole is before us. This one's a par 4. Looking good off the tee. All right, let's go. Let's launch this one out there. Tee shot's looking decent. And from here, they've got around 160 yards to go. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. This one's heading a little bit too much to the right. Well, looks like you're a bit off on that approach. And he's setting up now about 130 yards out. This is our third shot. Oh, no way. Okay, here he goes. He's got a very long putt to deal with. Let's see what happens. I think he's on the right track here. This one's around 26 feet away. And it drops. This putt's left to save par. And let's see, he's setting up now, 2-footer. And the putt drops. Okay, let's have a nice tee shot. We got a par 3 here on the 14th. Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does. And here's their 4-iron. Okay, let's see what you do here. That's going to miss the green. Unfortunate. Okay, let's do this. Let's get out of this bunker and on our way. Oh, look on the bright side. You get the putter going now. Bit of a monster putt, but you're not in the sand. Ooh, the old chipper almost found the bottom of the cup. Okay, let's drop this in and save par. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, and it doesn't go. Okay, he's setting up for birdie here. Let's see what happens. And this one looks like it's kind of moving from the left to the right. Ooh. Okay, and this putt's for double. But I think it's breaking to the left. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. Okay, he's got 2 feet to go here. All right, that putt will go. Okay, just a few more inches to go. All right, here we go, 15th hole. This one's a par 5. Well, he's hoping this one sticks to the fairway. And that one will not stay in the fairway for him. He's just in the first cut here. All right, let's send this ball away. Nothing wrong with that. Bit of an awkward swing. And about 230 yards left for them. It's going towards the rough. Second shot here on the 15th. And we're going right of the pin. All right, this is his second. Taking this one with the 8-iron. This one's for birdie. This one seems to be tilting left to right. Oh, it's going right by. 14 feet to the cup from here. This putt's going left to right pretty hard. Just a little bit aggressive there. What's gonna happen? This next putt's for his eagle. And here's an 8-footer for us. As that one drops, that's 2 bogeys back to back. So let's crank things up a notch on the next one. And that putt will drop. Okay, here we go. Par 4, 16th hole. Oh, this one's in the fairway. Have a good tee shot. Well, this should be in the fairway. Okay, about 235 yards left to go. Oh, not your best contact. Okay, this is what they're dealing with in the rough currently. Heading to the deep stuff here. And this shot's about 175 yards out. And from the greenside sand, let's have a nice out here. I'll take that. Nicely played. And he's on the birdie hunt here. Let's see what happens. And he drops it on in there. You sink this, you could save par. Just a bit of a break here to the right, I think. Oh, just missed the par. And now this from 4 feet. Okay, here's our bogey putt. All right, let's move on to the next. The penultimate hole of this course, and we're staring down a par 5 on this one. This one's fairway bound. Okay, here we go. Let's launch this one out there. All right, let's get back in form. Coming off a 3 bogeys in a row. I think we can do better here, though. Ooh, that was a little awkward on the swing there. And as he sets up, he's got about 180 yards to go here. You might need a club or 2 extra from here. This is really deep. Good luck on this one. We've got 16 feet. This one's going to the left. Oh. This one's around 15 feet away. And this one's, I think, going left to right.
And as that goes down, it's a birdie for them.
He's got 15 feet to the cup. I think this putt's going to break to the right. And the eagle putt drops. 4 feet to go. Man, I guess bogey it is here. Here we go, just a few more inches. All right, and this course has a par 3 for the 18th hole. All right, let's go. Well, that's too bad. Okay, let's shake out of this funk. 4 bogeys in a row. I think we can snap that streak here with maybe a par. Can't place my finger on it. Something was off on that swing, though.
Oh, chip was close. That chip was pretty close.
All right, they've left quite a bit of meat on this bone. Let's see if they can get this into the hole. Looks like this one's breaking to the right. We've got 12 feet to go here. I think this one's going left to right.
Oh, almost in there.
All right, let's give this one a tap in and move to the next. And that's going to end off his round. And with that, I'm going to let you go. Thank you ever so much for the round. I had a great time hanging out with you.